up your YouTube, search for Stukeley Meadows, watch on your big screen. Get yourself comfy, this could take a while, what a happy scene. Something new every day for your long-term memory. This is so exciting, it is nearly time for a Stukeley assembly.
Everybody, welcome to Music Assembly this week. We're going to have a little quiz or some questions for you to chat about with you and people next to you, and also to ask your teacher a question to see what they're interested in when they're listening to music at home. And then we're going to have a go at a new Makaton video, which is in a reggae style. It's a good fun one. And then we're going to recap the Katy Perry Raw Makaton as well, just to keep it fresh in everybody's minds. So coming up on the screen are going to be the questions. Teachers and staff who are doing assembly, if you just pause the video and then give the children a chance to have a little chat amongst themselves, and also chat to you and ask the question about your music tastes, just so they can get to know you a little bit better. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so hopefully your teachers have given you some interesting answers. If you're not sure of any of the artists and musicians that they've talked about, maybe you can have a little look on YouTube, ask your parents for permission, and see if you can search and have a listen to what sort of things that they are listening to in their own time. So we're going to look at a song called Three Little Birds by a guy called Bobby McFerrin. It's got lots of repetitive lyrics, so therefore the Makaton signs should be quite easy to pick up, as they will end up just repeating themselves, all right? And then after that one, we're going to have a go at the whole song for Raw in the Makaton, and don't forget to say the words at the same time to make sure you know which sign goes with which words. Here it goes.
Don't worry about a thing. This morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds, it's by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. This morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds, it's by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing. Worry about nothing, no. Every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry, singing, don't worry about a thing. I won't worry, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, fire, dancing through the fire. Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Now I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. I earned my stripes. I went from zero to my own hero. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, fire, dancing through the fire. Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me You're gonna hear me I got the eye of the tiger, fire, dancing through the fire. Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me You're gonna hear me roar.
Thank you, Mrs. Nightingale, again for a brilliant musical start to our assembly. Now, I promised you last week that I was going to start to get knowledgey in our Thursday assemblies. Last week I gave you lots of bits of knowledge, lots of information that all fitted together in their own schema. Now hopefully you'll remember that a schema is a collection of information. So we know that, for example, the year 1666, we know that Samuel Pepys, we know that a drought is all knowledge that fits into a Great Fire of London schema. You know, that's one example. We know that Darth Vader, Yoda, and the phrase, use the Force, I don't really know it, they are all part of a Star Wars schema. They're all bits of knowledge that are linked to Star Wars. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you some knowledge, I'm going to share some information with you that you should all know. So I'm going to tell you about something that everybody in the world should know, and we should all be doing it brilliantly at the moment. We're not though. I think some of us are getting a bit lazy, and sometimes that might be me, and we're not doing this thing as well as we should. So I'm going to share some ideas with you. I wonder if you can work out what my knowledge is all going to be about. I wonder if you can work out what the schema is. Okay, my first clue is saying over the top. I've put over top, and it means over the top. Okay? Next bit of information. This is very confusing, isn't it? Backs of fingers. Wonder what this could be. Palms. Very strange. If you think you know what it is, normally we don't do hands up at Stukeley, we just target, ask you, cold call you. But do put your hands up and talk to teachers if you think you know what this is. Next one I've got is tips. Then I've got between fingers. And then I've got, this is a strange one, there's always a weird one in the Singletary brain. And thumbs and wrists. And thumbs and wrists. It's a bit like in the Stukeley safety where we've got your friends at the bottom. Here we've got and thumbs and wrists. Right. Hopefully you've all worked out that these are all to do with parts of our hands. Most importantly, they're the bits that we should be washing when we do our gelling and our hand washing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this information, which is really important to all of us in the world at the moment. I'm going to take this and I'm going to organise it. I'm going to put it into an image, into a schema organiser, which I have thought of. I'm going to share it with you. Now would be a good time to get a bit of paper and some pencils or pens. I think that everybody could do this, including our youngest children. So if you've got a bit of paper and a pencil, I won't take too long. Get comfortable. We're going to talk about this knowledge, this information together. We're going to draw it out, and it's something you can definitely share with other people to get stuff into the long term. Come on. Okay, so as promised, we're now going to draw this information out into a schema organiser, and this is something you can definitely use again and again. Before I organise it with my writing, before I do that, I'm going to put these into order. So I'm going to start off with, let's put them here. I'm going to start off with palms. I'm then going to go over the top. I'm then going to go between the fingers. I'm going to go backs of the fingers. I'm going to go and thumbs and wrists. And I'm going to go tips. Okay, so they are the 6 parts of the hand washing that we should know. Now what I'm going to do is, let's straighten this up a little bit, might help. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a picture here. So if you have got a bit of paper and a pen or a pencil, let's pretend that this is your bit of paper. So this is your piece of paper, the edge of it, and this is your pen or pencil. Right, the first thing I'm going to do, and you can all do the same as me here, this isn't going to take very long. Right at the top, I'm going to do a capital S. I'm going to do an add sign. And then this is important. I'm going to do a small W. Now actually, we should really do it like that, shouldn't we? Sorry, Stukeley scripters. Capital S, an add sign, and a small W. When you've done that, or if you're just watching it, I'm then going to do a line underneath it and put a little arrowhead on each end. So I've got big S, add little w, a long line, and under that I'm going to write 20 and then a little s. 20s. Hopefully some of you are now thinking, oh, I know what this is. That would be great. And to finish, I've nearly finished my schema organiser for hand washing. To finish, I'm going to write Pob at. That's it. Done. Some of you are confused. Hopefully lots of you have used what you know to work this out. I'm going to go through it once. I'm then not going to go through it again on this board until next week. When we wash our hands, at the moment, especially with all of the pandemic going on, when we wash our hands this is when we wash our hands at the sink usually, we use soap and a little bit of water. That's why it's a small W. It's small because we only use a little bit to help lather up, however you pronounce it. Soap and water. We then take 20 seconds, lots of you have worked this out. We take 20 seconds to wash our palms over the top of our palms, over the top. We go between the fingers. We go on the backs of the fingers. And we do thumbs and wrists. Thumbs and wrists and thumbs and wrists. And we finish up with the fingertips. And we normally do the fingertips on our palm like that. Okay? Right. You might think that was a bit of fun, but that's my way, and I genuinely use this, that's my way of remembering how I do my hands. I'm never ever going to forget Pobat. He could be like a little creature. Pobat. Drawing, what does he look like? There's a little challenge for you. Oh, wouldn't it be good to get some Pobats in? Now, Pobat tells me that I need soap and a little bit of water. 20 seconds to do my palms, over the top of my palms, between my fingers, the backs of my fingers, and my thumbs and my wrists, and then the tips. Mrs. Sievers actually gave me a bit of an idea for this months ago in lockdown when I did a bit of a Twitter challenge, so thank you, Mrs. Sievers. This is what I've come up with. Next time I say the word Pobat to you, I want you to remember it's how to wash hands. Next time you wash your hands, next time you do it, when you're doing it, think Pobat. Palms, over the top, between your fingers, backs of your fingers, and thumbs and wrists, tips. Trust me, it will help you to remember. We'll come back to it next week. Bit of fun. Let's crack straight into shout outs. I don't think there are any birthdays today. Hang on a sec. Hang on a cheeky little sec. Yes, there is. I love it when there's a birthday. Happy birthday, Molly in year 2. That's Molly O-R, and Jack. Oh, there's 2 Jack P's. Jack Patterson, year 5. Both of you have got your birthday today. I hope you have a brilliant day. Started, it was a bit Norfolk. Started brilliantly, now it's great, rest of the day is going to be brilliant. Well done, you got there. There's only one miss time after that, here it is. The most important 60 seconds are coming up now. The most important 60 seconds are coming up now.